easier for myself.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Turning Heel podcast. I'm your host, Eric, joined as always by my co host, Mike and Sean. Welcome, guys. It's the week we've been waiting for. It is WrestleMania week.
Wait, can I be the co-host?
You are the co-host.
There you go.
And we are ready to rock and roll. So much to bring you as the skies have opened over Pennsylvania, over the Philadelphia area, and let me tell you, it is a torrential downpour, but thank goodness it's, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and not Saturday and Sunday where we're having WrestleMania at the link, and I'm definitely excited. Want to make sure that, hopefully you guys from WWE have a great experience. I want to see this happen again. Maybe next time I can get to go. Yeah, I'm not bitter about it. I promise I'll only bring it up about 10 more times the rest of the show.
There we go.
Yeah. So let's dive right into it. We do predictions every year. We start with with New Japan's show, Wrestle Kingdom.
Right.
And then we go all the way through. Or what is it? We start with Rumble and then end with Wrestle Kingdom?
Right. Rumble to Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah. Okay, that's our stats. Right now, man, I'm taking one on the chin. I need to make up some ground.
So do I. I'm less than you.
Here's where we're looking as of right now. Sean has 28 points. Eric has 29, and I have 34.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're up by 5 on us. So
yes,
Eric,
by all means, and 6 on Sean. Yeah.
This is their time to make it back because they have 4 events.
You're right. 4 events over the course of 3 days.
Correct.
This is going to be a lot of wrestling. I hope you're ready for it, Sean. Mike, I know you're going to be ready, man.
I'm ready.
You're going to both nights on one.
All right.
You want to go chronological order? You want to start with Supercard and then
let's just start with Supercard.
Okay.
Hold on, let me.
What's
Supercard's Friday night. All right, so we'll start with the main event, which I'm assuming is the main event.
Yeah.
Eddie Kingston and Mark Briscoe for the ROH World Championship.
So I'm going to make my prediction here first. I think this has to be – look, this whole weekend is going to be about finishing stories and about destiny and doing things for deceased relatives. I think we get started off right with the Briscoe boy bringing home the championship. I'm going Mark Briscoe.
Okay.
Who are they going against?
Eddie Kingston or Mark Briscoe?
Sheesh.
Yeah,
tough one. Right off the bat, man. No,
I'm going Mark Briscoe as well. Same theory. I've already gotten my first 2 cards typed up.
Okay.
What is Mark Briscoe trying to do? Win the titles for his brother?
Win the ROH World title since his brother passed away a year ago.
His brother, Jay, passed away.
I thought it was 10, you said.
Yeah.
Eddie Kingston's like their top star. Mark Briscoe's around there. But I think Mark Briscoe's going to do it for his brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the only way to do it.
All right, so we all got Mark Briscoe.
Imagine if they're all wrong.
Well, nobody loses points.
Exactly.
Nobody loses ground because we're all...
Next match is a fight without honor.
What is that supposed to mean?
No
it's
rules.
Like anything goes. Yeah.
Dalton Castle against Johnny TV or John Morrison or
whatever you want to call him against Johnny.
You're right.
Look, this is Dalton Castle. Like, this has been all about building towards this match.
Yeah.
And like the Dalton Castle character has become completely unraveled. It's hilarious to watch.
But he's got to win.
Yes.
And then somehow I think the boys are going to get involved.
Who's Johnny?
Weren't the boys released?
Oh, you know what? I think they might have. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to talk about that some too. Some of the releases. Yeah, that Tony Khan did.
John Morrison.
Okay, you're going Johnny TV.
Okay.
All right. Next up on the list I have is the women's title match between Athena and Shida, Hikaru Shida.
I actually meant Johnny.
Yeah, she did meet John.
What did you
Morrison.
take with Johnny?
I guess I'll go with Athena. It just seems like the good failsafe.
And that it does. That it does. I, on the other hand, am thinking her reign's been long enough.
Oh, it has been. Absolutely.
So I'm going to go with a little bit of an upset for Ring of Honor. And I'm going to say Shida because they really don't have a spot for her right now.
Sheeta's in AEW.
In AEW, correct.
Cheetah.
And it seems like they're kind of just not doing much with her. So this might be a way to keep her more relevant.
You could be right. I could see that.
All right. So that's why I'm going with Shida.
Yeah.
The next match is the Stardom 6-woman showcase tag team match. So this is going to be some guessing. It's Mia Sara and the Empress Nexus Venus of Mina Sakawa and Makia against Tam Nakano and Queen's Quest, Saya Katana and AZM. I don't know. So I like the name Queen's Quest. So that's where I'm going with this one.
Okay. I'm going to go with that second team. Didn't you say someone's name was Nakano or something?
Yeah, Tom Nakano and Queen's Quest.
Yeah, I'll go Tom Nakano and Queen's Quest because Bold Nakano's going into the Hall of Fame. We can make it a big weekend for anybody named Nakano. I don't know if it's any relation or not, but
Neither do I, but hey, and that's who you're going with, Sean?
No, I'll go with the other team.
You're gonna try to pick up a point.
hey, that's smart. Try to see if you can pick up a point.
I did that with FTO versus Blackpool Combat Club. You guys both chose FTO. I chose Black.
No, it was smart.
And it was.
Combat Club.
All right, next match is for the Ring of Honor World Television title between Kyle Fletcher and Lee Johnson.
I'll go Kyle Fletcher.
Okay.
I still think they're trying to build towards Kyle Fletcher and Ethan Page at some point. I was surprised they didn't go with that here.
That's how I kind of surprised about that.
Yeah.
Who's Lee Johnson?
Lee Johnson, he wrestles in AEW sometimes.
So he barely even wrestles?
Yeah, and he wrestles.
I mean, he's been jobbing out a good bit, so that's another reason why I kind of think this looks like a Kyle Fletcher keeping.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, even if Lee wasn't in there, I want to see if the background information to see if I should try to pick up a point or no.
All right, it's up to you.
I'll go with Kyle.
Okay. And then the final match that they have listed for Supercard of Honor is for the Women's Television Championship between Billy Starks and Queen Aminata. To me, it seems almost like they created.
You know what? This whole thing has been about
Billy.
Yeah, go ahead.
And for me, the whole thing's been.
Yeah, I feel like this title's. Yeah, go ahead.
Who's Billy go?
I agree. I think that this looks like Billy Starks. I think this is her title to win.
I think so
Who's
too.
Billy going against?
Queen Aminata. She was on Collision a couple weeks ago.
Queen.
You're going with Queen?
I want to pick up another point.
Okay. All right. Well, remember, title matches are 2 points. So
that's right. Yeah. So if you get that one, that'd be huge for you.
That would be big. All right. So we are quickly done Supercard of Honor.
Oh, say deliver. It's not Trick Williams. It's Hayes.
So now we will go to Stand and Deliver.
Hayes.
All right. Well, Sean just let his prediction We'll do the main event first. Trick
Yeah,
against
yeah.
Carmelo.
By the way, I love that they're making that the main event. I think that's definitely the top match of the card, the one that I was most excited about on their card.
Me too. And then
Yeah.
especially after last night with the build up and
I
Yeah.
didn't see the rest of the build-up. What happened?
how Trick was saying it used to be you and me against the world. Now
And
it's
now
you
it's
against
versus
me.
Yeah.
And Carmelo's trying to make it that he's the good guy, even though everyone's behind Trick. Just really good storytelling, this feud.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. Whoever the agent is for that match, whoever created that, the creative there for that, kudos to you. You've done a great job. I don't care how much credit you get, you don't get enough. So I'll just say, man, this is one of those, it's really hard to call, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to let you go first, and then I'll probably just choose whoever you don't pick because I want to pick up a point.
Oh, remember, this is 3 from the main event.
Right, so I want to pick up 3.
I already wrote mine in. I'm going
Yeah.
Trick. I think this might be his time to shine.
Damn it, I think you're right too. All right, yeah, I'll go Trick as well.
Okay.
Because I do think they're going to move Carmelo Hayes off, and that seems to be the way they do it, is have them lose at the big event.
Yeah.
And then go on to either Raw or SmackDown.
But what if he wins to get a head start in WWE?
Oh, they could easily do that. They could.
Anything
but I feel like to have Trick win, and then like you can go into the rest of the year with Trick chasing Ilya Dragunov, because I'm going to tell you, I think the Mad Dragon's going to retain. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to cover next, right?
Yeah, and I was going to say I don't see Dragunov losing.
Nah.
To Tony D'Angelo.
And I love Tony D'Angelo's character. I'm glad they've gotten him away from this almost like cartoonish.
The one I was talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
They've gone away from this cartoonish type, mafia guy to like this serious
mafia guy.
Yeah. Like, I like this character a lot better. Stop trying to glorify it and make it funny and look cool that he's in the mafia or his character's in the mafia.
Right.
Like, no, these guys are stone killers and will do whatever it takes to win.
Right.
I think Tony D'Angelo, I love his character. I love what he's doing, but he's just running into a buzzsaw right now with Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah.
Who's that Jack going against?
Now, yeah, and Sean told me last night, Dragunov, that's his second favorite in NXT.
I completely agree with you, buddy. He is my absolute favorite right now in NXT.
Now we have the North American title between Obi Fima, Dijak.
Yeah.
And Josh Briggs.
Is this one? Do they all have titles?
No. Oba. You watched NXT with me last night.
I know. I don't know if Josh has one.
No, Briggs doesn't have.
So is this worth 4 points? It's 2 people?
It's 3. It's 2. Excuse
3
me.
points.
Title match.
Or 2 points, yeah, for the title match.
It is a title.
We had 3 points is just for the main event.
Right.
This is tough.
Yeah.
How long has Oba had the title?
He's had it for a little bit now.
Tell me.
I don't, since last year, October, November.
Yeah, October, November. Yeah. Again, I've been saying I feel like this is the beginning of a long title reign for Obafemi, including running through Stand and Deliver. I think he wins.
Okay.
I don't think Josh is gonna do it. It's which the things that Dijak has been through. I don't know.
Dijak seems to be the bridesmaid the whole time. He seems to be the guy who makes the next guy. Like he had to push Dragunov, and then Dragunov becomes champion.
Right.
Like he's faced these guys in big competition, these big moments.
Yeah.
Like, again, Wesley, and he's come up short a lot.
If you would have changed Josh out with Dragon Lee.
Right. All right, well, pick. Who do you want?
I'm thinking.
That's okay. We're just doing a live show here.
Right, yeah.
Nothing kills a live show more than dead air, but I love you. But
I think Omar might win, but I love Dijak to see him lose. He's my favorite NXT
Right.
person. Dijak.
Okay.
He's been through a lot of the company.
Okay.
What Joe Gacy did to him, he could do it.
All right. Well, we all in a triple threat have successfully picked different people. Because
so one of us is going to pick up some points.
So I'm going with the dark horse that no one really has been talking about.
Yeah.
I think this might be Josh Briggs's big shining moment. And I think with JBL talking to him, I think we might have something here.
JBL's going to cheat for him to win.
You never know what's going to happen. So now we got the women's title match between Laya Valkyria and Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne.
I love Roxanne, and I think Roxanne's going to win. She's my pick. I love what they've done with her. This whole thing, again, man, the layers to this story. She never lost the NXT Women's Championship. And I love that Lyra Valkyria really called her out on that statement. It's like, yeah, you did. Indy Hartwell beat you, climbed the ladder faster than you, and won the multi-person ladder match. That's where you lost your championship.
Yeah.
And she's right. But I still love this determined Roxanne Perez. I want to see what this does to Lyra Valkyria, her losing the championship.
Me too.
Roxanne.
I think it could be like I think we could see like almost Lyra and Roxanne become friends, almost like the back in the day Paige and AJ Lee.
Right.
Like I feel like they could be those best of frenemies after all this.
I think so too. I'm going Roxanne. I think we're all going Roxanne.
Roxanne is my favorite female women's wrestler in NXT.
Yeah, I agree with you. She's mine as well.
All right, moving on to the tag title match now that we have that settled between Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin defending against Axiom and Nathan Frazier.
I'm super happy for both Nathan Frazier and Axiom for getting this opportunity. Like I thought they might go with like Gallows and Anderson because it's an experienced WWE team. Like they're, they wrestle on SmackDown. Right. Like I thought they really might go with them and let them go for the tag titles and even win those tag titles. I think Axiom and Nathan Frazier are going to win the NXT Tag Team Championships. I don't even know if I can really understand why I think that. I believe it. I think something about them right now, I believe in that team.
Me too. I think that since Braun's on SmackDown, I think they need him to be fully on SmackDown. And I think this is the time where Corbin eats the pin.
Yes.
And Braun goes to SmackDown. And then they can determine, because Corbin's a free agent, if he's going to follow him and they're going to feud up there. Or if...
Just put Corbin on Raw.
Right. Or they can figure out...
You could do that too.
So I'm going with Axiom and Frazier.
Yeah.
Since
Braun Breaker.
Oh yeah, Braun Breaker's basically not in NXT. He signed with WWE.
Yeah, he signed on SmackDown now. Yeah.
So we could say he's not in NXT. That's why if we call him, if he's NXT, he's my favorite wrestler.
So who's your pick?
So pick.
You're gonna lose it.
Okay. All right, and then the last match is the 6-woman tag match between Thea Hale, Fallon Henley, and Kiana James. Excuse me, Keely Jordan against Kiana James, JC Jane, and Izzy Dame.
I think JC Jane, Kiana James, and
Okay.
I think they win.
All right.
And I want JC Jane to pin Thea Hale.
Okay.
Like I want that to be how that match ends. Just because I want to see more of this metamorphosis of Thea Hale.
Right. Yeah, I'm going opposite. I'm going with the Thea Hale, Fallon Henley team. I think maybe this might be Thea Hale's chance to get a pinfall on JC Jane.
Oh, so you're just gonna go with the opposite of what it okay. That works.
Thea Hale, Fallon Henley, and Kiana Jordan against JC Jane, Kiana James, and Izzy Dame.
Jordan.
Okay. Hale Henley. Okay. Hale Henley and Jordan. Gotcha.
All right, so this is my chance to pick up points on both of you.
Yeah. Now we get to the big show of the weekend.
WrestleMania.
We're about 24 minutes into the show and we're just now getting to WrestleMania night 1. This is fantastic. I gotta love this.
Okay.
Best week of the year.
All right. So I guess we'll just start with the main event.
Sure.
That's what we've been doing. Bloodline against Cody and Rollins in the tag match.
I think this is I think we're gonna get Bloodline rules on Sunday. So I think Roman and The Rock win. I will say I think there's some I don't think it's going to be a turn by Seth Rollins. I think it's just gonna be a miscue by Seth and Cody. That I think sets up Roman and The Rock for the win. Maybe even The Rock to pin Cody. Because I think if that happens, that will set up something that I will talk about in a few minutes.
Right.
So, what I think it's their time. The Rock just came back to WWE in like 10 years.
Right.
First match against this WrestleMania.
Right.
I wouldn't think he wins it, but I think Solo might crash it. Seth take the pin and Bloodline wins.
Okay. So we're all going with a Bloodline victory.
Night 1. Yes.
Yes. Which I think is very predictable at this moment.
Sure.
All right. Now.
Should I change?
That's up to you, bud, if you want to change your mind.
I'll change.
All right. You're going Cody and
give
Seth.
The fans what they want.
Give the fans what they want all weekend. So.
Well, I think they're going to give the fans what they want on Sunday, but you got to send them home wanting more Saturday. Send them home happy on Sunday.
All right. All right. Now we have Rhea against Becky.
Yeah. It's been a year for Rhea, and man, has she been awesome this entire year. I'm going to give you a little twist on it. I think Becky wins. I think we get outside interference. You know, this is my weekly push for something for Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan comes out, interferes, costs Rhea Ripley the women's championship.
I think Becky's going to win.
I think Rhea, she's been good this year with the Judgment Day.
Okay.
Yeah, more of my Judgment Day thoughts here coming up soon, too.
Mm-hmm.
I think Peace is going to cash it at WrestleMania. It's either that or just not uncashed in the whole year. That's what it narrows down to.
Okay. Now we have the Intercontinental Championship match between Gunther and Sami Zayn.
Boy, Gunther has been incredible. The greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, and my God, it's not even close.
Right.
Like he blows away the Honky Tonk Man, blows away the Miz, Chris Jericho, anybody else you want to put in that upper pantheon of great Intercontinental Champions. And I say all of that to say it all comes to an end Saturday night thanks to Sami Zayn.
Especially
at WrestleMania walking out of night 1 as a champion.
Especially on SmackDown, I think it was. that training session with Sammy and Gable.
Uh-huh.
Sammy said he's scared. He doesn't want to let down the word, see tears, all that. Gunther's great. He's like top 5 3 favorite wrestlers, but I think his title runs over. I think my favorite's Cody, Finn, then
Gunther.
Sammy.
Okay. So we're all going Sammy for a.
Wow, so we're all going title change. Okay.
We're all going title. I think it's time.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It definitely is. Now, this next one is the 6-team ladder match.
Can I go back?
This is going to be interesting.
Why? What do you want to do?
Maybe at WrestleMania. Just maybe if we get lucky.
Yeah.
That's one. Ludwig and the other one turns on Gunther.
Maybe.
That would be interesting.
Because they would say they were attracted to the title. They wanted to make a run and get a shout out, maybe all that. I think they're gonna leave at WrestleMania.
Okay.
I feel like it's their time.
Now, the next match is going to be interesting. The 6-team ladder match, in which Michael Cole said, match doesn't end until both titles are retrieved, hinting that we're splitting the tag titles.
And I love it. And I know a lot of people are going to freak out thinking, wait, but Eric hates the brand extension, wants anything he can to see it end.
Right.
And I still feel that way. And I still think we can get there. I know I said it last week. You can bring the titles back together, say December. Boy, wouldn't it be something if maybe you brought back an event called Starrcade and had that be the big title unification night. You unify the tag team titles. You unify the women's championship, and you unify the WWE and World Championship at Starrcade in December, just in time for Monday Night Raw to go to Netflix.
Right.
I would love to see DIY do it, but I think it's going to be Awesome Truth and Judgment Day.
Okay, I think it's going to be.
Oh, so we're picking both teams.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got to pick. I mean, if we're having 2 new teams come out, we have to pick both teams, right?
Okay. All right. I'm for this. Awesome Truth and Judgment Day. And how about you, Eric?
I'm going to go DIY and New Catch Republic.
DIY, New Catch Republic. Okay.
Just write New Catch.
I'm going to go with Awesome Truth. Because I've said I've thought that it was going to be them to win it from the beginning. So I got to stick with the Awesome Truth.
Sure.
Oh, the other title.
He's going to go DIY.
Oof, this is tough. This is very tough.
Watch him go DIY. I don't think A-Town Down's going to do it.
I don't know if they're going to be in the match.
Why?
Because there's been speculation they might not even be in, and Pretty Deadly might be in it.
Oh,
that's what I'm kind of thinking. It might be Pretty Deadly if they're in the match.
Wait, why would A-Town Down not be in the match?
I don't know.
Who else would not be in the match?
That's the team that they would replace.
Is somebody injured?
No, that's what I saw on the. You know what though? I
don't think the New Day's gonna do it.
New Day's had their time.
I know.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially without Big E.
I'm gonna go DIY as my second team.
Said it. I told you he would say it.
Because I think it's gonna be a moment for Ciampa and Gargano.
Yeah.
How they've been Triple H boys for so long.
Exactly. And this is like that first real. This is a WrestleMania that is a Triple H production which is why I thought DIY would be a team that won in one of these in one of those tag titles.
Yeah.
Ready? I'm gonna predict it. Judgment Day is gonna get the blue titles. Awesome Truth is gonna get the red.
Okay.
Okay.
Imagine if I'm right on that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Now, also on night one is the brother battle, Jimmy and Jay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to think about this a couple days ago, and yesterday I'm like, what should I pick? I want to say Jay's on that left, right?
Yeah.
I want to say Jay, but Jimmy seemed to like did the job. We never seen them solo
Right.
So
that much.
let's think back, okay? Throughout the history of WrestleMania, we've had 2 other instances where brothers have faced each other.
Yep.
And so at WrestleMania 10, Owen faced Brett.
All right.
Brett was the more established star, and Owen was the one that took him down.
Mm-hmm.
WrestleMania 25, Jeff Hardy was a former WWE champion. Jeff Hardy definitely the more established star of the 2. Matt Hardy got the win.
Right.
Jey Uso, his freaking name is Main Event Jey Uso. Jimmy gets the win. That's where I'm going.
You're going Jimmy?
Yep.
I'm going to go more predictable. I'm going to go Jay. I think it's going to be a time for Jay to shine and kind of propel his name into the main event echelon, even though he's already main event Jey Uso.
Can we go back to this?
You can think about it, and
you can circle back. We can move along, and you can circle back, and we can get your Uso prediction.
Right. All right. Now the next 2 matches are WrestleMania filler matches on Saturday.
Yes.
Bianca Jade and Naomi against Damage Control.
Bianca.
I'll go Damage Control just because I think they're trying to establish a big weekend for Damage Control.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll go with them.
All right. I'm going to go with the Bianca team because I think Jade's going to get the pin to insert her.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
And Sean, you said Bianca and Jade?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have the Ray and Dragon League and Santos and Dirty Dom.
You think this maybe is the time when Dirty Dom gets to get the pin on Ray?
I think it might be.
I think so too. That's what I'm going with. Yeah.
You know what I would love to see? Andrade join Santos, Angel, and who else is it? It would be
Umberto.
nice.
Yeah.
And he said, if you handle the Ricochet problem.
Well, Andrade's on Raw, so he's more Judgment Day. So do you want Ray and Dragon Lee or
what do you guys pick?
Or Dom and Santos? We both picked Dom and Santos.
Dragon Lee just came back. Dragon Lee.
Okay, so you're going Ray and Dragon.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna do terrible, I bet.
You never know what's going to happen.
Look, you could have a big weekend, dude.
With the 4 predictions, I could get all the ones wrong.
If you get all the ones that you had different than us right, you're going to be well in the lead.
I know, but if I got them all wrong.
Well, that's part of the, hey man, that's why it's gambling. And you're talking to somebody who likes to gamble. So I think you're making the right call, man. You want to take a big splash, take a big swing at this.
All right, so now night 2 is 6 matches.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just start because we've been doing the main event, each one first.
Well, do you want to start with that, or do we want to close out the show with that?
All right, we'll close out the show with that.
Okay.
All right, so then what I'll do is just go down the order as it's listed here.
Yeah.
Seth against Drew.
Well, stop me if you've heard this before. I'm going to predict a Money in the Bank cash-in by Damian Priest.
Oh, no. You've predicted this how many times? Every pay-per-view last year at the end.
I know.
Cash in.
This has got to be it. This has got to be it. And I really feel like he's going to cash in during the match to make it a triple threat, because I just want to see Drew have Seth lined up for the Claymore. I want to hear the music come on. Damian Priest comes out, cashes in, and he gets the win. Damian Priest is going to win the world championship after having lost both the tag titles the night before. I think this will work. This is it. Damian Priest, that's my prediction. That's what I'm going with.
Okay. All right, Sean. What are you doing? Damian Priest as well?
What are the other matches at night too?
They're listed there. I'm going to go a Drew victory and then a Priest cash in after the match.
Okay.
And you're going Priest cashing in as a triple threat?
Yes.
Okay.
Imagine if Priest does it on Gunther.
Okay.
I'm seeing if I think he would cash it on one of these. I don't know. Seth.
Okay.
Well, different ones.
All right. So we got Seth. All right. Next up, we have Io Sky and Bailey for the women's title.
Barely.
Yeah, I'll go Bailey as well.
Yeah, I think Bailey's going to win. I think we will have a new women's champion, and it will be a very nice to see Bailey get her moment at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And look, I did this at 35. I need you guys to do this for me this year, and you got to start the "Oh, hey, Bailey." You got to start that thing going.
Okay.
That thing the Europeans always do at her.
Right. We shall.
All right.
Now, LA Knight against AJ Styles.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Sean just gave us who he's taking.
Okay. I'm going to go AJ.
Okay.
Look, I love LA Knight, love the whole momentum, everything he's got going. To me, this screams an AJ spot. I'm big AJ fan. I feel like this would be a big win for him.
You know what? This is the one that I'm really tossed up about, because it can
my
go
opinion. My thought being also, like, as we're looking at the rest of the card and we're looking at, look, if Cody were to win a championship, wouldn't it be nice to have his next challenger get some momentum, and you could slide AJ right into that first challenger spot. Right. I feel like that would make a lot of sense. It would make way more sense to have him coming in with a win, unlike the last time he did that with Roman Reigns, coming in after a loss to Chris Jericho at WrestleMania 32.
Right. Yeah.
And then go right into that main event spot.
Yeah. I'm going with AJ in this.
Imagine if I get all the ones that you guys picked and I chose a different one. Imagine if I get all of those.
This might be another one where we predict different people. The U.S. title triple threat match between Logan Paul, KO, and Randy Orton.
Is it just qualifications?
No DQs in the match.
Yeah, no DQs since it's a triple threat.
Right. Or KOs and stunners.
Right. This is a tough one.
All right. I'll let you guys go first.
You're taking Logan Paul?
No, I said I think he's going to lose.
Okay.
He's a part-timer.
All right.
Randy came back.
I'm going to go Kevin Owens.
It was nice to see Randy and Kevin win again.
Right.
On WrestleManias 2 years in a row.
So.
But I don't think so. I think it's gonna be Randy.
Randy, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go Kevin Owens as well with you.
Okay.
I feel like this has been the spot they've been building towards.
Yeah,
Yeah, like all the way back from the Royal Rumble.
that's how I feel. It's
Yeah.
they've been building for this for a long time. And now we have the 6-man Philly street fight between the Pride and the Final Testament.
I will say this is probably going to be the match where I go to the bathroom and maybe get myself something to eat, read War and Peace, work on my novel. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go Final Testament. I feel like they need a win. I feel like they need it more than
the Pride does.
Yeah.
The Pride.
Okay. You know what? Oh gosh. I would say a double DQ, but it's a street fight.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Pride.
Okay.
And now we finally get to the moment.
Well, that's a joke, Cody.
Yeah.
We finally get the main event on Sunday. Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, number 2.
And did we all three predict the Bloodline to win night 1? Or?
Yes. No, Sean went Cody and
Okay. Okay, so Mike, you and I have this being Bloodline rules.
Correct.
Here's what I am thinking. The Rock does what he said he would do. He comes out to start the match and is seated ringside.
Okay.
And I predict he stays in his seat basically the whole night.
Okay.
I don't think he gets up at all to help Roman Reigns.
Okay.
And I think in the end, when Cody gets the win, because I am predicting a Cody Rhodes win. I need that moment where Cody Rhodes, they hit the music, Cody's gotten the pin, and they hand him the championship. He looks up to the skies. I love you, Dad. Takes the title. And I think we have that moment. And I think after we have that is when we get a moment where The Rock is standing still, stoically staring, and Roman looking at him like, what the hell, man? And that's when The Rock gives Roman Reigns a rock bottom, setting up next year's WrestleMania of Roman versus The Rock.
Okay.
My theory is Roman takes out Rock, Solo, Jay.
You mean Cody takes him out?
You mean Cody takes him out?
The Rock,
brings them out. Okay.
Yeah.
So The Rock is going to have come to the ring. Okay.
Yeah, they're going to all come together. Cody's going to have Rollins, Jay, and later on, when Roman's about to get the pin, Dustin comes in, breaks it up.
Okay.
Cody's going to win.
Okay.
Cody's going to get the pin with the crossroads. Pin on 1, 2, 3.
And we have our emotional send him home happy. And
right. I think Cody is going to win. I've been saying it for a while. However, I think it's going to be the whole bloodline involved.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're going to have some legends come and help Cody.
Who?
So I know you've seen the rumors I have seen.
I think first John Cena makes an appearance to help Cody.
What I think is maybe also some of Cody's dad's friends might come.
Could possibly be.
Yeah. How many of them are still alive?
Yeah. And then I could see John taking out Solo, getting Solo away from the ring. The Rock interferes, And as The Rock interferes, the glass shatters. The link
And out
goes.
comes Austin.
The link goes absolutely bonkers as Austin comes down to the ring.
Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin comes, stuns The Rock, stuns Roman. Heck, he might even stun Paul Heyman just for the sake of it.
Sure.
Just have him stun the world.
Yeah.
Cody hits the crossroads. We get the new champion.
Oh, Priest is probably gonna cash in or lose.
And then that's when everyone just goes nuts.
Not to
Yes.
not to mention when Roman hits the spear.
Right.
Not the first time.
There's going to be quite a few spears, I think.
Oh yeah, there's going to be a few spears. There's going to be a few crossroads. There's going to be a bunch of false finishes.
There's going to be a
Well,
lot going on.
The spear after the one Dustin comes in
Okay.
is when. Oh no! I just had it. Is when Roman hits the spear. Wait a second.
Well, Dustin, I don't think can make it.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to make it. He's still under a contract with
He's
AEW.
still under contract with AEW.
It'd be a great coup if they could pull that off.
Well, Roman Reigns is gonna spear him. Everybody's gonna think that's it. Right then, Judgment Day's theme song comes on. Priest cashes in. Judgment Day comes out. Priest still loses.
Okay.
Okay.
That will give the Bloodline somebody to fight too.
Right.
Sure. That could work. I could see. Look, I'm now going to draw for you, and I know I did this last year with you too, Mike. So imagine, if you will, we go through this scenario. Yeah, Cody and The Rock, or Cody and Roman, they're going back and forth. You're towards the end of the match. For whatever reason, everybody else is away from ringside. They've all been bloody, beaten up, taken out. Austin beat up The Rock. John Cena beat up Solo. Jay comes out and renews that fight with Jimmy. And so we're down to Roman and Cody. And, Cody's hits a couple crossroads, goes for that third one. Roman pushes out of it, hits a spear. 1, 2, 3. Roman retains. Your reaction.
Oh my God, he better not retain.
I'm
sorry, I had to speak out.
I think if Roman retains, it's not going to be pretty.
I agree with you. I do agree with you. I don't think there's any way this is happening. This has got to be the moment. This is what we signed up for. This is the story that We Want Cody people fought for. This is the story that we've been fighting for 3 years.
It's been 3 years since he had the title?
Oh, He's
had it for 3.5 years.
Right. I think this is
But in WWE,
this is that moment in which they've sat down, creative,
Mm-hmm.
and they've thought, if we don't have Cody win
Then what?
in Philadelphia,
Why Philly?
that's where WrestleMania is.
I know, but why does Cody have to win in Philly?
I'm saying that if they don't have it change, how barbaric will the fans get? And would there be rioting? Because let's face it, the sports fans in Philadelphia have thrown batteries at people. They've thrown snowballs. It's very well could be a hostile situation.
Yep.
Last time they had Roman and The Rock together in Philly and tried to have Roman put The Rock over, or had The Rock put Roman over.
Yeah.
It blew up in their face.
I'm
Yep.
gonna take Peeps to throw them at Roman Reigns.
We're not going to be able to hit him from where we're sitting. But I think it's going to be. I really don't think that they're going to be able to pull off what they did last
And Michael,
year.
they have to dismantle the bloodline. Like, I'm getting sick of that bloodline story.
Yeah, look, I can't argue with any of that. Like, this has got to be the moment. Like I said, we've been building with it. I guess really 2 years,
Oh yeah,
3 WrestleManias. Like, is Cody comes back, and like I just watched it last week. Cody's big emotional promo that he did the night after WrestleMania 38, where he came back, and where he talked about it then, wanting to finish his story, and that's why he came back, so he could, he said, like as an 8-year-old child, when he saw that picture of his dad holding the world championship. And man, when he said he knew when he heard his dad say no, he didn't get to win the title that night. He said, I knew then not what I wanted to do, but what I had to do. And it has to happen now.
It does.
This is not something he just wants to do, it's something he has to do.
I got two things to say. I remember what I was going to say. Roman hits the spear. Everybody thinks it's over. Damian Priest comes out, cashes it.
Oh, you mean up this whole storyline, Sean?
But now I just forgot what I thought I would say.
Oh boy.
What were we just talking about again?
Nothing big.
Cody winning the title. Cody finally wins the title. Sunday night, people go home happy. WrestleMania, everyone gets that moment they want.
Yes.
I think we had it at WrestleMania 30 when Daniel Bryan won the titles.
Yep.
WrestleMania 20 when Benoit won.
Mm-hmm.
That was another one. And then again, WrestleMania 10, we had Bret Hart finally beat Yokozuna. So
although I will say a lot of people really thought it was going to be Luger winning the title that night from Yoko.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've had a lot of title changes and big moments at the WrestleMania, at the 10s.
Yeah.
So I think we need that moment at 40.
Agreed. I think, we definitely need that moment here at WrestleMania 40. This is going to be a landmark moment, and this is the first WrestleMania with Triple H firmly at the helm. He is in control. Vince McMahon is nowhere to be found. His name wiped from the history books. This has got to be a moment where Triple H says definitively, this is my guy, this is my champion, and we're going forward with Cody Rhodes.
Right.
And look, for those who watched the A&E documentary over the weekend, where basically Roman says if he loses, that's when he loses the title, that's when he's done.
Right.
And I think there could be, everybody's always got one more in them. Everybody says, "Oh yeah, I'm done. I'm never coming back," and then it's all right, maybe one more.
Yeah, remember what I was gonna say. Yeah. Roman Reigns said if he loses the title, he will leave the company.
All right, we got to end on that. That's just the perfect way to end. I love you, buddy. Sean, that was a great show. Did we ever get your Jimmy and Jay prediction?
Yes.
He typed J in the spreadsheet.
Okay.
So he's going J. So Jimmy Lynch can pick up a point.
Let's go. Go, Jimmy. No yeet.
Jay's the good one.
All right, guys. Look, have a great time this weekend, both of you.
We shall.
Again, not gonna lie, a little jealous. Final time I'm gonna final time till next week when I talk about how sad I was that I wasn't there. But
yeah,
I'm super jealous and excited for you guys. I want you guys to have fun, enjoy every moment of it. Mike, stay on after we get off the air. I have a couple, but everybody else at home, thank you so much for joining us. Rock, I've enjoyed this ride that you've taken us on, but it's time for your ride to end. I wonder if, you're still there. All right, everybody, have a great night. Have a great WrestleMania weekend. Happy freaking wrestling, everybody.
this stuff, because she don't want to get in this plate. Do we have any, lettuce pads more?
Downstairs, I think.